That's what we do. Hello and welcome to the It's What We Do podcast. I'm Hen, coming here by co-host Han. At the It's What We Do podcast, we cover movies, TV shows, and the latest and greatest news. We're on all podding platforms, and also I'm been messing this up, but I'm continuing this one going for this one. On this fine episode, we'll be covering the movie.
Well, movies.
A lot of movies this week and stuff like
movies.
that, and the latest and greatest news happening this week in the world that we're in currently right now. But first and foremost, Han, how are you doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing better because I messed up that intro like 5 times, as if I don't do this all the time and shit. But we got something more importantly going on today. We just got fresh off the presses, straight from what country's Ripple from?
I don't know.
It starts with an A. Austria, straight off a crate from Austria. We have the Red Bull Winter Edition, Ice Vanilla Berry.
Yep. We got got the ice vanilla berry here today.
Yeah.
And as you know, we've done one of these before for the Karuba elderflower.
Yeah.
And we will continue to do it until Red Bull sponsors us.
Yeah. Shout out Red Bull.
Shout out Red Bull.
Well, don't shout them out until they give us that sponsor.
Yeah, until they give us that sponsor.
It's a
and
placeholder for the time being. Okay, now we're looking at the can, right? It's cold. Ooh, you feel that winter.
You feel that winter.
Yeah, you feel that winter in a can right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're looking at a powder blue, maybe.
Little nice little powder blue. If
It's a perfect
Golf
winter
McLaren, if you will.
Yeah. I had to take it off to see that. Or Golf Williams now.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's little sound test.
Ooh, you hear that?
Ooh.
I can
just
hear.
hits you with that. It's just like these fragrances fighting to get out this can. I smell some berries. Yeah. I would say some blueberries, maybe, possibly, right?
And as you're listening to the can, you can hear
I'm starting to get some undertones of vanilla.
you can hear the mountains of Austria.
Yeah. Do they have mountains?
I don't know. It's Europe, probably.
Probably, right? Yeah.
And it smells like there's ice in there.
Yeah, it smells ice cold to the touch, right?
All right.
Ooh, little frost sprint.
Shall we?
Yeah. Salud. Cheers. I'm tasting a mixture of berries. I'm not tasting any vanilla.
It's very faint, like just a smidgen of vanilla, but you can feel
I think
its
the
presence.
aftertaste flavor is a lot stronger than the initial. Like, it's a slow punch in the face kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. Almost like I don't know, almost like a
bomb.
berry that's been drenched in vanilla.
Yeah, a berry glass, if you will.
And then iced.
Yeah. And I don't taste any vanilla really, though, myself, personally.
It's very vanilla-y.
I'm tasting some hints of coffee.
A little bit.
Dirt? No. Some dirt from the highest peak of Austria.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm at the Red Bull Ring right now watching Max Verstappen win the Dutch Grand Prix again. Or the Australian Grand Prix. The Red Bull Prix. I forgot what's it called.
It's very reminiscent of that very lovely day. And this Red Bull Winter Edition, Ice Vanilla Berry, I would say is definitely a yay.
Yeah.
Tastes very good. Honestly, better than I expected at first, truthfully.
Yeah. Interesting color. As soon as you popped in with these, I was like, what bad boys we got in here?
I don't know. The best way I would describe it is, so you know how like you have those, the blue Gatorade or the blue Powerade, similar to that.
Yeah.
But then like you know how people they get the Red Bull drinks and then they mix it with creamer. I feel like that's probably what they were going for.
Mix it with creamer.
Yeah,
I have not seen that before.
So like at work, a lot of times people will buy a Red Bull and then they'll buy like a cup of creamer and then they just like pour the Red Bull in there. So I feel like this is kind of what they're going for with the winter edition for Red Bull.
Oh,
But
okay. So it's their version of that winter drink, that signature. Like, hey, we're gonna go out slaying children. Let's get some let's get some winter refreshments.
yeah, let's get some caffeine with some sweetness.
Yeah, yeah, because the sun goes down pretty early now. It gets you a little sleepy. You need a little bit more kick in the
A
afternoon.
little boost.
Yeah, yeah.
But overall, great drink. Red Bull, you've done it
Yep.
again.
Yeah, done it again. Compared to this one to the last one, the summer edition, which one would you say you like better? Was it the summer edition? I can't even remember anymore. Or was
I don't think it was a summer edition.
spring edition?
Because the summer was wasn't it the amber one?
Oh, the green. It was like I can't remember.
The Karuba Elderflower was the one they just released, and I believe that was the spring.
Yeah, yeah.
Or no, that was the summer edition. That was definitely the summer edition. And they skipped fall, obviously, because we got the winter edition now.
Yeah.
And I
Which
think
I think is a shame.
they did the same last year too, because when in the winter last year they had that cinnamon. It was like cinnamon.
I don't even think I tried that one.
It was like cinnamon something.
Yeah.
It was like pear cinnamon something like that.
How was it?
It was okay.
Oh, okay. I don't believe it. I might have tried that too now. Damn. I did not. Now look at this fucking Red Bull connoisseurs. We're gonna get we're gonna have like a wine case and shit, but just full of different Red Bulls with different eras.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, oh yeah, this is a fine mint 2019 summer edition. It's come straight from Austria. This is from the private collection. Back of the drawer kind of thing. Now, honey, do you feel energized? Do you feel that you're ready for this winter mood that we have coming up?
Well, Red Bull does give you wings. Wings.
Yeah, because they try to avoid that lawsuit. Now, did you know that? Like, in the Red Bull name, you know how it says, like, Red Bull gives you wings? Like, they put a lot of eyes in there, so it can't be taken literally. So, just like, if they just said wings, it'll be like, hey, I'll sue you for this. So, they put a lot of eyes, so it's like, technically, it's not a real word.
Who would sue them?
Anyone. People. Just like, it's like fine print kind of thing, where it's just like, technically, on your drink, you're advertising, it will give me wings.
Oh,
and I have drank a Red Bull, and I have no wings.
I see. So
Yeah.
it's taken literally.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking nerds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honey, how you been?
Good, great. Ready to talk about some of these movies that we've been watching?
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of it.
Yeah, let's start off with this big bad boy. This one just came out last week. It's called Smile 2. It's a sequel to Smile 1, if you will. It's a super cute movie. It's about this singer pop star. Her name's Sky Riley. And then she was like, hey, forget about it. I'm a big singer, choreography. Hey, I like drugs. Hey, forget about it. I'm sober now. Hey, I saw my friend kill himself, and now I'm cursed with a spirit thing that's going to kill me within a week. It's super cute and stuff like that. It kind of reminded me a little bit about the, what's that one Trap? Where they, like, music is a big part of it, like the performance and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, with hers, though, it's like, it reminded me more, like, because there's, like, choreography. So it's like, there's, like, dancing. I was like, damn, shit, fuck it up. I was like that. And then, yeah, it was just super cute. And, like, some of the jump scares. And then, like, with the spirit thing that, like, corrupts a mind, it's not very clear on when things are real or not real. Mm-hmm. So you're like, did that fucking just happen? Has this person been in this movie at all? Who am I? It's like that. It was super cute. And then there's like this is like a prime example of those kind of movies where I like you could see there's a deeper meaning of like trauma or like addiction or like other shit, and it's like it's there, right? But you don't have to like really think about it to enjoy it, right? Because it's like I haven't thought about it so much because I don't really want to figure it out right now.
Did you finish that movie?
Yeah, I went back to go watch.
Oh,
it.
okay, you wanted to go watch it again.
Yeah, and there's undertones of it, but it's not something you have to like figure out in the moment to like enjoy the movie. It's like something like with like Barbie. You know how there's like undertones of like themes about like something, right? But you don't need to know that to just enjoy it. And I think that's something this movie did as well, where it was just like, it was enjoyable. If you want to look deeper into it, you can. And then it was just weird timing, too, because it was like Liam just died. So I mean, he has a drug problem, and then he's a pop star. And I was like, damn, this is such a weird time to watch this movie. So then I walked out, And then a couple days later, then I went back to finish the movie.
Yeah, because you're a directioner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Liam Payne has passed away in Barcelona. He fell off his hotel balcony on the third floor. And yeah, he had like a lot of drugs in the system. He had coke, pink coke, crack, and some pills. I forgot what they're called. Or it was a type of like downer pills, like no, not aspirin, like Xanax or Vicodin or some shit like that. Yeah, so he was having a party.
R.I.P. Liam.
Mm-hmm. On more positive things though. And this one, it was yeah, it was super cute. And I wonder if they're gonna go for a trilogy. I think they are because it's like low budget movies make a fuck ton of money. So, bada bing, bada boom. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's throw one your way. What have you been up to?
I've been watching quite a few movies here and there. A lot that have been coming out on Netflix. Netflix usually isn't known for having like bangers, but recently they've been adding some pretty
Hot
good
Snowman?
stuff on it. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna watch that. I know you sent me the trailer to that, but
that shit was so fucking cringe, dude. Or it was just like, shut up. This is just a woman's fantasy. Sorry, continue.
And then so I watched Ender's Game on there. Ender's Game, such a great movie. I remember that was a book that was pretty popular, like back when we were in school still.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my first time watching it. Honestly, didn't expect all that stuff to happen. Very well written.
Mm-hmm.
The main actor played his role very well. Essentially, it's just like these the world's smartest kids learning how to fight against aliens in space.
Yeah, like training them to be like generals and shit.
Yeah, training them, but it just so happens that in this training, have you seen it or have you read it? Yeah, within this training, the whole time it's actually been real, and he's just been like,
he's been literally commanding people to die.
Thousands and thousands of people to die, so they can defeat the what were they called? They're called the
Dumb aliens.
yeah, there you go, dumb aliens, and then he freaking committed genocide on them essentially.
You know.
You good?
Yeah, just consider.
And then, yeah, no, it was a great movie though. Definitely a yay. Really good to watch.
I think it was real funny whenever, like they won the game. It was like the last test in the school. Like it was like they're in their little boot camp. It was like, hey, we're gonna go through all these courses. You just have to like win and shit, right? And then it was like the last one. And he was like, we won, we did it, we won. Everyone's cheering. The kids are all cheering, and you see the generals, like the old men, just in the corner, like. Oh.
Like he actually did it.
Yeah, no, they're like, oh fuck, he killed everyone, because it was like they were wanting to kill the aliens, but then they blew up the planet.
Yeah.
And then they also like allowed all their men who were working on the like flying the ships that they were controlling. They all died. They were just like, hey, what? Like, why are they just letting us die, kind of thing. And then you got Harrison Ford there. He was just like, you did it, and he was like, did what? You won. And it was like, wow, wait, yeah.
He was like, get away from me.
Oh, you did anything you did to win or whatever. But that was like a crazy moment whenever you're just like, shit, like, I killed everyone.
When it all like just makes sense at that point.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing they've been doing the entire time was real. You know, they were officers and they were controlling the fleet. And I don't know, it's pretty exciting because now I want to watch the sequel to it. Mm-hmm. Obviously, there's a book. I'm not gonna read it. I don't read books.
Yeah.
But Ender in Exile, they need to make that. They need to make that movie come out already.
Yeah, the movie bombed. So yeah, that can did.
Ender's Game bombed?
Yeah. The movie came out like 15 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah. That was the plan. You know, to make multiple books and stuff. But then it just bombed. So then, yeah, they just scrapped it.
So Ender's Game bombed, but Divergent got all these movies, and that stuff was lame.
Yeah, I mean it's broads. I bet that's why it was a bunch of broads being like, "Hey, I love fucking Theo James and shit." They didn't have a Theo James in that movie, you know.
They had Rico from Hannah Montana. He's 5 feet tall, but he died.
And they paralyzed him.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe if they would have switched out Ender for a woman, a girl who's like a little older, who she's just like trying to figure out, oh, do I like this guy from my hometown, or do I like the new guy that I met on base kind of thing? You know, just a typical little rom com, coming of age, girl movie, which I love.
I think so too.
Yeah, that was spice things up on the space station, right? Oh. And then that alien though at the very end, because they look like insects, like fucking like grasshoppers, and yeah, they just look creepy. And then yeah, yay.
Definitely a yay.
So,
Back to you, sir.
I did a AMC unseen screening for the movie Your Monster. One thing I did not like, I've been going to these. This is my third one I've been to, right? I didn't like it because it's always a mystery, you know? Hey, what movie is it going to be, right? You don't know until the movie starts and the title card comes up, right? It's kind of cool that way, you know? It's like, ooh, what's going to happen, you know? Bada bing, right? This one, as soon as they said, like, okay, this is AMC, it does like a little thing for it. And then the actors go on, hey, you're at AMC Unseen. I know you're wondering what movie it is. It's this movie. And I'm like, fuck you. Even though it would have been like 2 minute surprise, but I was just like, that just takes away the fun. It's called Your Monster. It's about this one broad. It's pretty much like she has an imaginary friend who's like a monster that lives in her closet.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it helps her, you know, like grow as a person, be like, you know, like work through her flaws and stuff. The monster's been living in her closet since she was a kid, right?
Mm.
You know, and because this is an adult comedy thing, they start banging too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And it's a comedy. It's pretty funny and stuff like that. And then it's like this broad. She had like cancer, right? She had a boyfriend, right? A little boyfriend, a little cute and shit. And they're writing a play together, right? And then she gets cancer, and the boyfriend's like, I can't do this anymore. So then he fucks off, right? Leaving her in the hospital where she's like barely recovering from cancer. Then she goes back to her house that she grew up in, and then she was like, the monster's there, and was like, hey, who fuck are you? And the monster's like, oh, I'm a monster that lives in your closet, and slowly but eventually start banging. Yeah.
What a great movie.
Yeah. I think it's a nice twist because it's like, shit, I created you. Well, they don't say it's imaginary friend, but that's what it kind of feels like. But I'm just like,
They actually look like a monster?
yeah, he has like a bunch of like facial prosthetics and shit.
Mm.
Yeah, but then like, yeah, they start banging. That was weird.
That sounds pretty weird.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do with your imaginary friend or the monster that lives in your closet?
Oh, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see what this movie looks like. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's called Your Monster. You know, it's super cute. Because she goes, like, at the end, he goes, like, I'm your monster. There's that one broad that was in Scream. She was also in that other movie about the vampire ballerina. You said? Mm-hmm.
He just looks like a Beauty and the Beast type of thing.
Yeah, it has those kind of vibes. And they spent a long time just in the house, you know, chatting with each other and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it was that kind of vibe as well. And then I'm not even sure if he was real at all either, because he's like the only person the monster interacts with is her and stuff. So it's not very clear.
Movie looks pretty corny. I don't think I would watch it.
It's a cute little movie and stuff like that. I say yay for it. And then it's just funny acting and shit, because she's just crying for like an hour, like, I have cancer, and then like my boyfriend left me, you know. You got one?
I watched newest Netflix original.
Mm-hmm.
It is What's Inside.
This Dixon song, see.
And pretty much it's a group of friends. They get
So,
together
dang.
for the guy's wedding. He's getting married, so it's pretty much like his kind of like a bachelor party in a way, but there's guys and girls there, and they're just all old friends hanging out. And then one really old friend comes back.
Start banging.
And they haven't seen him in forever, and he brings this this machine that pretty much allows them to switch bodies. And then they play a game and they switch bodies, and they have to guess who is who in whose body.
Mm-hmm.
And it all goes down the drain because they start like lying about who's in whose bodies. And then so much so that it gets to the point where what you said. They start banging.
Oh.
The guy who's getting married, he's always had a thing for one of the other friends,
Yeah.
and the girl that is in her body has had a thing for him always, and so he is just interested in the body, so he gets with her, and she is just interested in that body, so they start doing it, and
Nice
then
little loopholes, right?
it's crazy, and then they both die because they were doing it on the balcony, and the balcony breaks, and then they land on this piece of modern art that just like pierces their body, and then from there it just goes really downhill because we find out that the guy who brought the game was never actually him. His sister switched bodies with him, and she was just trying to get revenge on all of them because she's evil and she hated them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Sounds like a cool movie.
it was pretty good. It was like a little psych thriller on Netflix. It's called It's What's Inside.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah, I definitely recommend it. Pretty good watch.
Yeah, I think I actually might take a crack at it because it sounds tight. And it's just funny, just all start banging. I always think that's always a funny thing.
Yeah.
Hell no. It reminds me of, you know that episode of Black Mirror with Anthony Mackie where, like, he's in a video game and he starts banging his friend?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
like that was should have never been like a mechanic part of that thing.
Yeah, that
the
was a
game.
big glitch they just had in there.
For real.
I think that was intended because it's, like, for there to be, like, the fucking, like, the whole, like, the feelings for it, too, to be there. I feel if it was intended.
That whole episode was weird though, because at the end, like he literally gets a day out of the year to like play with that game with his friend.
Yeah, and then she just cheats in real life. you know?
Yeah,
And I bet the argument for her is like, well, there's emotional cheating, you know?
I don't know.
What do you think?
They're both stupid. So
Yeah. Yeah, goals, right?
yeah,
Fucking,
No.
hey, I got a day marked out on my calendar.
every year.
Yeah, once a year, fuck. Until then, fuck, no one's touching my dick. Okay, I got one. I got this movie. It's called In Time We'll Live. It's a movie starring Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh. It's a love story. It's a coming into love movie, you know, throughout life and stuff. Starts out with well, the movie's in sequence is not chronological, so it's just like there's like flashbacks, flash forwards. It's kind of confusing to keep track of which timeline we're on, you know, at each time. The easiest way I could think of it was by Florence Pugh's haircuts. Some haircuts she has bangs. Other ones she has kind of like, I guess, straight hair to the sides and shit. And then, or she's pregnant as well. That's also another key way to see where we're at in the movie. There's also a time where she has a buzz cut as well. So it's just like, you know, pick your poison on that. It's just like, oh, okay, we're back on the ball timeline right now, or era. You know, it's them falling in love. You know, very cute. They're like, hey, you hit me with a car, but you're kind of hot though. Or like, hey, you have cancer now. Oh, that's sad. Ooh, the cancer came back. Ooh, that's even sadder. Ooh, we have a daughter. Ooh, you're going to give birth to our daughter inside a fucking 7-Eleven bathroom.
Nice.
Yeah. And one thing that was pretty tight is that they're both using the original British accents, you know? Because it's like, you know, normally I see them, they usually have American accents and stuff. And it was just like, oh, okay, this is actually a British movie, you know? It takes place in Britain or whatever that made up land is across the ocean, if even is a real land. And it was like super cute, and just like a cute love story. And like it's kind of obvious that, you know, Florence Pugh is gonna die because it's like her cancer came back with the vengeance. And yeah, but it was more of a. I think the point was like, you know, in time we live, and it's like it's about the journey, and so it's like we're enjoying this journey kind of thing. The destination does not matter because we're just gonna go through it, you know. And
Because we're living in this time.
yeah, exactly. And then even whenever she does, like they do like the final like scene, whenever like it's obvious that she died, but they don't say it. It's just the dad, no, Andrew Garfield and their daughter, just fucking making eggs and shit. And it's like it wasn't like they're sad. It was just like they're just going along with their day kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was better. I like that kind of thing instead of like having like a fucking funeral because it's like a little change of gears where it's just like, no, enjoy it. You know, like you're alive, they're alive now, and she's gone now, but that is what it is. And it's like still enjoying the time that they're in, you know? I thought it was pretty cute. Fucking British people. And then she's naked in a lot of the movie too, so that's a plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a yeah. You got one, honey?
I watched a quiet. Well, I don't think I ever saw it in the first place, or
Quiet
if I
Place
did, I
Part
don't
Two?
remember if I did. Yeah, Quiet Place Part 2,
Part D's thick. What?
starring Emily Blunt and Cillian
Shit,
Murphy,
That's the blunt. Nah, I don't smoke.
and then
Emily Blunt's bad.
Jim Krasinski's wife, and
Yeah.
then
So,
I mean, this
Or
is, if
down.
you've seen Quiet Place, the first one, it's just a sequel to it, and
it gets even quieter.
it gets even quieter.
Oh, you're not quiet enough. I gotta lock you into a fucking furnace.
And in this one, I guess the girl, she finds out that there's like civilization on an island that they're now trying to get to, and they end up getting there, but they end up the aliens end up getting there by by boat. They figure out how to use a boat, I guess, but they couldn't swim, so they just like got
They
on
bought
the
some
boat and
tickets
went
to
to
the
go kill
ferry.
him. They really did, and and well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Do they die?
Nah, they don't.
No. What about
They end up
Cillian
living.
Murphy? Does he die?
Nah, he don't.
New stepdad?
Yeah, that's stepdad right there.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Hey, could do worse, right?
Definitely a yeah, the movie.
Yeah. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen that one. The only one I've seen is Quiet Place Day 1. But I was pretty.
Was that any good?
Yeah. Totally. Yeah, totally. I remember it completely. Fucking grade A movie. Then I'm also getting caught up with yeah or nay for that bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any final thoughts on that bad boy? Oh, okay. I finally got caught up with Agatha all along. It's really fucking good. It's such a cute show. It's like, that's the best way I could describe it. It kind of reminds me of vibes. I never seen Hocus Pocus, but I kind of think it's similar. Like, it was like, hey, forget about it. Like, we some witches, but we're doing some funny, dumb shit, And then, like, Halloween Town, shit like that, where it's just kind of goofy, but it's like, it's still witches, technically,
Mm-hmm.
Like, Agatha is a horrible person across the board. They don't let you forget it, She's just like someone dies, and she was like, they're like, oh, Sharon died. He was like, who the fuck Sharon? And she was like, ugh, It's a immediate sequel to WandaVision. I don't think you have to watch it to understand, really. You just understand that she was brainwashed. She doesn't have her powers. And that's all you really got to know. It's a good thing. And, yeah, I think this is a perfect movie for this time right now of the holiday season, of the spookiest time of the year. And I'm not talking about just tax season. Shout out with the Weekly Planet. This one seems like the whole family could get in front of the TV wearing their dumb costumes and be like, hey, we're having a fun time. I think it's funny now thinking about it. The movie comes out, the last episode is going to be next week on the 30th, I think. So then that's going to be a day before Halloween. Like it was meant to be.
Definitely meant to be.
Mm-hmm. Fucking adorable ass show.
So that's a yay?
Yeah, that's a yay so far. Got 2 episodes left and stuff. The next one comes out today, I think, the day we're recording, and then next week. You got something?
I finished Prison Break. I was gonna say Breaking Bad. I was not watching Breaking Bad. Finally finished Prison Break again. Turns out that, well, before I thought like I maybe stopped halfway.
Yeah.
But nah, I ended up before I definitely ended up finishing
Oh.
because I remembered like little snippets throughout the show about everything.
Plot twist, there's more prisons to be broken out of.
There always is. I mean, they made a season 5, but I read that they introduced all new characters and there's a lot of plot holes, so I'm not even gonna watch it. I think the show ended there.
End?
I mean, it ends with like Michael dying and they all finally live in Central America like they said they were going to. So I feel like that's the best ending, and it should have just been left at that.
Oh yeah, turns out Michael's still alive, and he got more tattoos. That's exactly how it starts with.
He actually got rid of his tattoos.
No, he gets more tattoos.
He died.
No, he didn't die.
Yeah, he did.
It's fake news.
He died.
It's fake news.
No, it's not.
It is fake news. In the next season, he comes back
Why?
because he didn't die.
He literally died.
Is that the one where they do like the wife's in prison, right?
Yeah, they break him out. They break her out.
Yeah, yeah. And then he was like, "I'll stay," and it's like some electrical shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't die.
What?
Yeah, the next season he's back again.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why? Why would they do
And then he
that?
goes to jail like in the Middle East, I think.
Nah,
I'm not fucking.
you're
I'm so
lying.
serious.
Hold up.
And it was funny because it was like some bad picture of like a fucking Polaroid or some shit. And it's Michael with his new tattoos because he got new prison tattoos. I'm so serious. Okay, I'm gonna look it up too because I know what I'm saying is true because I cannot tell a lie. Okay. Prison Break.
Oh, they retconned his death. What?
They didn't wreck on it. He just never died.
No, it says they retconned his death.
Nah. He was just alive the whole time. You didn't know. Okay. Is season. Oh, what? Let's see about season 6. Oh, damn it. Season 5 was somewhat of a flop, however. Yeah, season 5. Season 5, the best season ever. Oh, that's funny. It got canceled actually. So it's just like they were just like, "Fuck, no one wants to watch it again." Yeah.
God.
Yeah. So you got another. Season.
Nah, it ends there for me, bro.
Nah, you gotta watch it, dude. It gets better. It gets better. Trust me. It gets better.
No, dude.
Yeah. Nah, it's fucking annoying because everyone just keeps on going to jail, man.
Literally.
Yeah. I can't remember what happens in the season. It was season 5. Then I don't remember what happens, but yeah, it was a journey. I like the one where they were in like South America when they're fighting in South America.
Oh yeah, they're in Panama jail.
Yeah, that's I think one I really like. Because the first one, it was just like, shut up, you're not this smart.
He's that smart.
No, I liked it whenever you set
He's
up
a
the
genius.
other guys get caught, and
Yeah.
then he would, like as a distraction or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many prisons have you broke out of?
Just maybe like 5.
Oh, okay. Into the mic, how many?
5 of them.
Oh, okay, which ones?
I don't know. They kind of just all blend together after a certain time.
But just imagine, like, I think it's such a dumb concept where it's just like, hey, we're gonna keep on putting people in prison, so you have to continue breaking them out. It's like they're fucking skilled, escape artists. Shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And I feel like most of it's like this. Like, out of all the seasons, it's like one guy in jail and the other guy outside of jail, right? They're just talking to each other through a fence or something. And I'm like, you gotta get me out of here. You only got 5 days. You need to get out right now or they're gonna fucking start killing us and shit. Get me out of here. I got a plan. I need this. I need that. It just feels like a bunch of that.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you're nay for the...
Yeah. But I don't know about this next season.
You should watch it, man.
I mean, I guess I will now. Sounds so goofy though.
Yeah, no. So, I've been continuing watching The Penguin. I think I'm an episode behind right now, but it's a fucking solid ass show. It gets better and better and shit. Fucking Sophie, I think it's Sophie. She's fucking bad as fucking in. I mean, as in like she's badass and shit, and she's also bad. And she got like framed by her pops to be a serial killer. When it turned out all the people that the girls being claimed to killed is actually all her dad's doing and shit. It's a whole crazy thing, and the penguin just waddling around.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool, and I think it's kind of interesting because it's kind of turned into her story as well, and not just the penguin, you know. And I think that's pretty tight because it's like evolution. It's like becoming more than just the penguin show. Because this last episode that I saw, it was just from her perspective and her story about like what happened to her and shit. And no penguin, or there was a penguin, but he was just kind of there, you know. Oh shit! I was looking at the thing. I was looking at some porn. Oh, let me just go to the Amazon account. What am I doing? It's like the Sony V1, ZX1, ZV1F. Oh well, shit. Let's just continue. Okay.
13 hours?
Non-stop.
Oh, you know what? It's because it's not a. I think it's because it's not a mirrorless camera. That's why.
Okay.
I was. That's crazy though.
Go. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also watched the. Oh wait, you were talking about something?
Some porn.
There you go.
Okay, continue. Oh, Penguin, good, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching a platform 2 on Netflix.
La Pafona Los.
A lot of 2 movies that I've been watching.
Did you watch it in English or Spanish?
I watch it in the English dub because
Can't
I don't know
read.
when I'm. Well, it's not that I can't read. It's just
Can't
I mean,
understand Spanish.
obviously I can't read, but
Can't understand Spanish either.
no, it's just that whenever I'm watching, sometimes like I get up to go grab something, so I don't want to just have to constantly focus on the screen. Like I can just hear them talking, and so yeah, this movie was good. It ended up being a prequel to the first one. Honestly, I mean it was interesting, but it ends pretty much the same way. It's just a female protagonist this time, and they actually end up knowing each other, the 2 main characters. And so, yeah, I mean, same thing happens. The child is the message. They send the child up to the top, and then they starve to death at the bottom.
Tight. Respect. Game is game, you know.
I mean, that's all that happens. I mean, the only different thing is that in this one they introduced the chosen or the sovereign ones or something. They try to maintain law where everyone eats their own dish instead of everybody just eating whatever the hell they want. And they end up killing that guy, the one who's keeping the law.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I was like, I bet he gets whacked.
Yeah.
He has to.
Even though he had like an army like behind him, but yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How does the guy have an army behind him?
The people that you can stay in that same room. People would stay in the same room together at times, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. I would be like, nah, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Step. This is bad society.
Yeah. But no, it was pretty good still, but
What do you
just
think
a little
about the
prequel.
political themes?
I don't really know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll get around to watching. I'll watch the first one. That was pretty cute. I'll watch in Spanish because, you know, I'm Amy. Because, you know, I want to be cultured and shit. Even though they're Spanish, they're Spain Spanish, which is dumb. It's very dumb.
It is.
Yeah, dumbest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. I'd be like that guy. I was like, hey, I got my knife, though. Never needs to be sharpened. Oh.
I think that's it for me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see what else the bad boy been watching. The bad boy podcast. Hey, did you ever see that thing? The mayor was just like, hey, I'm the bad boy music. Being presented by the bad boy of politics. And I was like, shut up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been continuously watching the Aaron Hernandez, the American Sports Story, and it's
Oh, the gay dude.
yeah. It's just funny because he just keeps on a fucking guy. Like it's just like such a big fundamental part of the movie of the show, where I'm like, how important is this to the actual thing?
Pretty important. What did he even do anyway? What was the crime that he committed?
Murdered
He
people,
he killed somebody, or how many?
multiple people. Yeah.
Dang, who did he kill and
I don't
why?
know. I have to continue watching the movie, no, the
Mm.
show. I remember I saw the documentary a couple years back, and it's funny because like, did you watch that documentary a couple years back? There's like this one guy who's like, yeah, we used to mess around a little bit. So what? Whatever, big deal. And then it felt like they kind of ran with his little thing where he said, where like now Aaron in the show just keeps on fucking him throughout the time. Like he goes to Cabo with him and shit, like a little boys getaway and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Aaron's like, of course, still hiding in the shit, but he's also kind of crazy where he's like doing dumb shit, like he just got on the Patriots, right? And then the guys goes like, "Hey, Rook, you gotta go pick up the pads." Trying to be like, "Hey, rookies, you're dumb, right?" And then Aaron's taking a shower, right, naked, and he was like, "What? What do you mean, right now?" He's like, "Yeah, right now." So Aaron goes, "All right, I'll go." He fucking just walks out naked onto the field, picking up all the gear and shit.
Naked?
Yeah.
What?
It's an indoor field, so that's one thing. But he just walking around, dick swinging. And then the coach Belichick, he's just like, "What are you doing?" Like just dumb. Yeah, and then Aaron just keeps on like doing dumb shit. And it's funny, the guy who plays him. Do you remember the movie, the ballad, the Hunger Games Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that dumb kid who got killed? Like it was the guy's friend and shit.
Yeah.
Who gets crucified? That's Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's dating Rachel Ziegler. And I'm just like, damn, you beep the fucked up for this one. I was just like, shit, I didn't recognize him at all. I don't know. I think he's a funny twist. This shows his acting range. He played a, like soft spoken, like idealistic fucking person in Hunger Games, and now he's playing Aaron Hernandez in this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty funny. The show's pretty good and stuff. It's just kind of like, I don't know what's fact or fiction, which you can't worry about. It's whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah. But then besides that, I think, I've been reading some comics. Oh, it's the show. It's a good show. Some comics. Absolute Batman is fucking lit, dog. And then also been reading Absolute Batman issue number 1. It's alternate, different universe where it's created by the power of Darkseid, like Darkseid's energy and shit, created a new universe where things are kind of little twisty. Batman, he's not a billionaire. He no rocking no millions. He is a engineer. Huge. He's the size of 3 fridges, right? He also like has like certain like his cape and shit is like more robotic, where it's like he can stab people and walk on it with like that.
Mm-hmm.
He has a big logo, like the Bat logo. He can use that shit as an axe. He has a stick. He connects it and he takes it off, and it's a big ass axe. He cut someone's arm off.
What does he need an axe for?
Why doesn't he need an axe for? He cut someone's arms off, and he goes, "Yeah, sometimes they can reconnect it. There's a hospital 6 blocks that way, or is it that way? I don't know." Fucking lit. And then in this one, he's not a billionaire, but Thomas Wayne is dead. Shout out Donnie. It was his teacher actually, and then his mom is still alive. So it's like a little different there. And then he's just like a blue collar type of dude.
Bruce?
Yeah. No villains and shit. There's Alfred, but he's like a bounty hunter in this one. They're crossing paths right now, and it's just like, hey, forget about it. And they're gonna link up and shit, right? And then I
have money for that stuff. He's just a blue collar man.
Huh? He makes it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's an engineer, so it's like he makes his technology. I assume his bat wings on his cowl. He takes them bitches off their knives and shit. Fucking lit, dude. Yeah, I think he's just the size of 3 fridges. Like he's just huge, like laughably big with a small head. It's pretty badass and stuff. And then he also still has his no killing rule, pussy. And there's gonna be another issues. There's gonna be a Wonder Woman. I started reading that one. I haven't finished that one yet. It's just like a little bit more twisted, more secluded. There's also the Superman one. It hasn't came out yet, but I read the preview for it. And it's like his family in Krypton. They're like, hey, his family weren't rich. They were just fucking like farmers and shit. You know, they weren't part of the science wing. They because and traditionally they're like the smart people and shit. You know, they're like, hey, science, forget about it. You know, like we're up there in the in politics and shit. With this one, they're just kind of like, hey, we're the bums over here. You know, kind of thing. That seems interesting. And then he has no fortress of solitude. And this, yeah, I don't know yet. It seems cool. There's also gonna be a Flash one as well, and there's also gonna be a Green Lantern as well. And yeah, I'm just really liking this absolute series. Like this is like fucking lit. Recently too, I read the Death in the Family. That's the one where Jason Todd dies. Wink, wink. And it happened like in the 80s, I think, or 90s. I can't remember. And then he comes back in the fucking early 2000s in the comic book called Under the Hood. You know, based off the movie, animated movie Under the Red Hood. It's fucking lit. This one's pretty good and shit. I've been reading a lot of comics recently. Yeah, it's super cute. And right now I'm reading Batman Urban Legends. I'm getting back on my game. Just with Spider-Man, I want to read too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm cultured, man.
Culture.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's for the comics. They're lit.
I can't believe people used to wait every month just for the newest edition of a comic.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, Batman doesn't come out till next month. I think it started when I started reading Nightwing again recently. Wherever, because I saw a thing where Batman dressed up as Nightwing. I was like, oh, I got to see what this is about. And I read it, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Yo, everything you've been watching?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me go to my next sheet, which is La News. Okay, you remember this grand spanking show that we saw together called Beef?
Yes.
Beef.
Steven Yeun.
It's cute, right? Well, we got season 2. But, however, hold your horses. It looks like it's going to be an anthology series.
New characters. I figured because, I mean, the story pretty much ended in the first one.
Yeah. And then with this one, they have a bunch of big names in this bad boy. The one that stood out to me is, you know, the man, the myth, the legend, Oscar Isaac's going to be in it.
Okay.
The absolute dog. Yeah, and then it starts with the cast and stuff. It was just like, that's the name that stands out to me. And then one I knew how to spell when I heard about it. So, easy. You know, keep it simple for me, you know. Mm-hmm. And then I don't want to fucking write something down and be like, fuck, how do I read this? Fuck, how do I read? How do I sound out letters? Okay. And then we got Dune. Speaking of Oscar Isaac, right? Do you remember he was in Dune? He played Leto, right? Shout out Leto. Do Leto Atreides. Shout out to Leto. We have Dune 3. It's going to be started filming in early 2026. And then it's the way that Denis Villeneuve's timeline was going to work, that he was going to... the movie was supposed to come out that year at the end of the year, right? In December or November, right? Mm-hmm. It seems like not enough time for the movie to be, you know, filmed and edited and the effects and all that shit. So maybe that day will get pushed out, or maybe he has another movie that he's going to work on in the meantime between those two movies, you know? Mm-hmm. That might be the case. Who knows yet? Because the only thing we have, well, Denise says something about, like, doing it X amount of days, and that falls on that time, right? But then, like, as in confirmed, I think the slot is just a movie that's coming out from him. Who knows yet? Who knows? We'll find out in 2026 when some movie will come out, right? Okay. And then we got Doomsday is going to be start filming in spring 2025. You know, that big bad boy of the MCU, Robert Downey Jr. and shit. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be cute and shit. We gotta see what's up, I guess. Yeah.
People were so upset about that. But
get over it, pussies.
I'm down to see it. I mean, he already had, like, I feel like he's already had what it takes to be a villain, and we are finally going to see it.
It's just his acting chops. Let's just see how he moves, you know? That's what I think of it.
Well, he was already a villain in Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Or was he?
He was.
In his eyes, he wasn't the villain, though. I think that makes a good villain, though. Like, they believe they're the good guys, you know? Mm-hmm. You know? And technically, in a way, too, he didn't build a nuclear bomb that fucking killed a lot of people.
Yeah, true.
Who's really the villain in that movie?
Cillian Murphy.
Shout out Cillian Murphy, dog. Oh, his movie's gonna start filming. I think he's filming right now. Peaky Blinders. I'm in that, huh?
Yeah, you're Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy Two Sleeves.
Tommy
Hey, I'm
Two.
Tommy Two Sleeves. I got 2 sleeves.
Well, you know how there's Tommy Shelby and shit. I'm Tommy fucking Ford Fusion and shit. I'm
Yeah, there you
Tommy Fusion. Tommy Fit. Tommy Fit. Tommy Corolla.
Tommy Fiesta.
Fiesta ST. At least
Oh,
that.
bro, from Tommy Fiesta here.
Fucking Tommy Camry.
Fucking
Fucking Tommy Fiesta.
Tommy Two Sleeves.
Tom Two Threes.
That's not 2 sleeves.
Hell no. Yeah, but his movies fucking filming. There's been like little things where he's walking around riding a horse and shit. I was like, get off that horse.
Nah, stay on.
Save a what's it? Save a
Save
horse.
a horse, ride a cowboy.
There we go. We got this big bad boy. We got a little thing called Carrie. Have you ever seen the movie? Forget about it. It's a show, as it has happened, right? No, it's gonna be a show. Sorry, it's gonna be a show. We got the dynamic duo of Mike. It's about that broad.
They're making it a show. Carrie?
Yeah. Wait for it though.
The horror movie?
Yeah.
Why are they making
Wait for it, hon. Oh damn! I raised my voice at you. I'm sorry.
You
Wait
better
for
watch your tone.
Yeah. Hey, forget. You're talking about Tommy Two Thumbs right here.
Tommy Two Sleeves.
Yeah. Where the fuck you get these sleeves from? Why's you got 2 pairs of sleeves on?
2 sleeves, bro.
2 sleeves per arm. Mike Flanagan from the Haunted Hill House series.
Yep.
And then we also got Stephen King as well being executive producer for these bad boys.
That weirdo.
Yeah, the one that made Carrie.
Yeah, the one that wrote the book. That weirdo.
Yeah, just fucking coked out his gills.
Yeah.
Yeah. He needs to hop on that booger sugar to make this shit work. Nah, yeah. But I think that's why I'm more interested in him. Because of the team behind it.
Yeah.
Because, like, Mike Flanagan, he's, like, horror legend. He's a modern-day Leonardo da Vinci. He, right now, he's working on that one movie, Exorcist. And he says, it's like, hey, forget about it. It's going to be the scariest thing I've ever done. Scariest thing I've ever been. Scariest thing there will ever be. Forget about it. Fucking, you'll be, this is just as scary as fucking your mom fucking hitting you with the chocolate. No, that's Mexican shit. That's not Italian things. Hitting you with the fucking sauce spoon. This is worse than your fucking, you'll be more terrified than the time your mom burned the sauce. No, the time that your mom told you to fucking watch the sauce and you let the sauce burn.
So when does this come out?
I have no idea. Yeah, it's just early development right now. But we got some dates for you, honey, because now you're so obsessed with these dates and when they're coming out.
I need to know when they're gonna turn.
Hey, they'll be here when they'll be here.
Okay.
Okay, we got a little Critical Commandos that are going to be coming out in December 5th, 2024.
Is that your Sylvester Stallone?
I don't know. It just kind of merged into that. Yeah, I just slipped into it. hey, I'm the Tosu King. We'll forget about it. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, just make sure you give me a fucking Escalade. Okay, I'm going to try to do it for this one, all right? Okay, we got the Critical Commandos. It'll come out December 5th, 2024. It's gonna be a weekly show. It's an animated thing on Max, like HBO Max, but now it's just Max. Don't forget about it. Forget the HBO. It's just Max. God, imagine for a person that actually talks like that. It feels like it's stressful to talk like this.
Well,
yeah,
sounds tiring.
Yeah, fucking hell. Okay, well, yeah. The show, they did another trailer for it. And shit looks like they're getting the bad boy Clayface, the bad boy of the Batman villains. Batman villains and stuff. He actually turns heel and he turns to babyface, I guess is the term. And he's part of the Bat family actually now in the comic books. But yeah, so it's gonna be super cute animated thing. It's the first taste of the James Gunn DC universe or DC things, right? And yeah, super cute. And it was something that they released during Comic-Con. Comic-Con was last week. Comic-Con New York, where the dreams will come true. Hey, forget about it, Adrian. The show looks pretty cute, and I'm excited for it. I'm just keep on thinking about Superman. I'm just like Superman just needs to make $1 billion, and then I'll be okay. You know, that's all I need. Just a quick, easy,
Billy.
yeah, just a quick, easy billy. If you need to take a Billy, just take the Billy from fucking Agatha all along. And oh yeah, there's also a little Superman news that Crypto is gonna be in it. It's his alien dog, right? His alien dog is kind of based off the dog that he adopted. It's just a little scrappy little dog, you know, like it's a white. It has like all white dog, but it's like he looks like a homeless dog, you know, like the
Like the
scrappy little dogs and stuff like that.
matted fur,
Yeah,
dirty,
yeah, not necessarily matted, but just like the thin,
and dirty.
he's a clean dog, but his fur's like it's just like
Dirty ass dog.
yeah, something like that. And it was funny because I saw a thing. This broad was trying to make fun of him, or trying to say that like because James Gunn posted like put picture of Superman and the dog, and then he was saying like, oh yeah, based off my dog, because at the time we rescued a dog whenever I was writing the script, and it kind of influenced me in the writing process and shit. And then he talks about then he goes adopt dog from the shelter day. It was a day, and that's the day he posted it on. As the Brawl was saying, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's not that hard manipulation that he's trying to do. But yeah, I see his point. And I was like, that's like picking at straws, trying to like pick something to be like, this movie's going to suck, Yeah, so I think it was just funny how it talks about like manipulate, or the Brawl was trying to talk about manipulation. And it was just like, if anything, this kind of like promotes more of like what Superman is and like the ethos of him, where it's like, Superman is a hopeful person. He's the good Samaritan kind of shit, and it's just like promoting more that, and then James Gunn being more that, having like characteristics of like how Superman will be kind of thing, and like how he's acting towards the movie. I think that's even better because it's showing that he has an understanding. Like, he is the most fucking active person on like social media when it comes to like directors, and he's like the president, whatever, the co-CEO, whatever the fuck, right? And he talks to fucking everyone. Like, he answers questions all the time and shit like that. And I feel like that's very like Superman shit, because it's like Superman, he goes rescues the cow, he goes rescue the cat stuck in the furnace, he does all that shit, right? And then James Gunn answering like a fuck ton of people across all social media all the time, dumb questions, good questions, and just talking to people. It's like, I don't know, it feels like it's in good hands. In the good hands of James Gunn, not the hand holding the gun, the other hand. Yeah, that's my stance on this bad boy.
Woo!
Okay, where's my notes? Fuck, am I sitting on them? Yeah. I was. Okay, and then we got Megan 2.0 is going to be coming out January 27th, 2025. Han's favorite movie, the first one. Did you like that one, Rim?
It was okay.
Yeah. And then we also got Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It'll be coming out December 5th, 2025.
Nice.
Dune Prophecies will be coming out November 17th. It'll be a week-to-week episode and shit. It'll be coming out on Monday. I'm guessing there's something happening the day before.
You think that show's going to be any good?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just like in my head now, I'm just like, I just want God Emperor Worm. That's the only thing I want to see now. That's just my attitude. So it's like, I'm hyped about this, but it's not like I'm overly hyped.
Yeah.
And I also haven't read the book yet, so it's like also, yeah, there's that. Okay. Invincible season 3 is gonna be starting February 6th, week-to-week episodes. There's gonna be no breaks in this bad boy. I think we're past that era of taking mid-season breaks now, so they're just gonna knock off the full season back to back to back to back to back to back. And yeah, Invincible was a fucking amazing show. So it'll be finally good to see that bad boy pop off again. You know, the bad boy of animation, the bad boy of Amazon Prime.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm really milking that fucking bad boy thing. Then we got the Conjuring, the bad boy of horror movies and stuff. Last Ritual. It's starting to film. It'll be coming out September 5th, 2025. It'll be the last installment of the Conjuring title movies and stuff. I don't believe it'll be the end of the Conjuring universe, but hey, I think they've been solid. The third one, I really do need to rewatch that one because I saw it whenever I was dying of a COVID shot. So like I think I need to rewatch it, get refreshed with that bad boy. The bad boy of horror movies, the bad boy of Conjuring.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then this one be called The Last Rites, and yeah, it looks super cute. Okay, and then we got the bad boy of the DC universe. We got Zachary Levi continue to just like make a fool of himself. Like he supports Trump and stuff. Like he's Republican, which is tight. Whatever, right? Who gives a shit?
Who's
right?
that?
Zachary Levi. He played Shazam. The bad boy of the DC universe. I think it's just funny because he's saying like, "Oh yeah, woke liberal Hollywood's not letting me like inside and shit." I think it's just dumb because I'm just like, shut up, because it's like you're hurting yourself by like what he did to himself, like all the bad press that he was getting, and then like I remember he was like when there's Shazam 2 came out, he was like, "Hey, instead of watching John Wick, go watch my movie." And it was like, no, I think it's just kind of like he hurts himself a lot more than he thinks that he's doing to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the whole liberal thing and shit like that, that's more in his head kind of thing, or things that he sees on social media. It's why he's not getting jobs. Who knows? But I don't believe it's because of his political views. I don't think anyone really gives a fuck because there's a lot of Republicans in Hollywood just don't talk about it that much and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like John.
Yep.
Bad boy of the Republican Party.
Always.
Yeah. Oh, and then we got, I know Han's excited for this bad boy. We have Blade, the bad boy of the MCU, is officially out. It's not out, but they took it off the date.
Out, bro. That bitch out.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen. Marshala Ali is gonna be 70 by the time that comes out.
Yeah, so that's what it's looking like. But then they at least they got the bad boy of the Predator universe. We got Predator Badlands coming out, is replacing that date slot and stuff. And I think that bad boy's been filming, or it's been done filming already. Yeah, it's already been done filming, I believe. I remember that I heard about that a minute ago. I think I could be wrong. So then that will be coming out next year, I believe. And so yeah, it looks like they kind of Blade is just the most incredible bullshit of any MCU movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you have liked to seen this movie?
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah.
But,
But then now we got Predator Badlands, though, which just seemed pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Predator's cool.
Yeah. Predator these nuts. What?
Is that going to be like a Hulu original, or is it going to come out on...
I think it's going to be theatrical.
Okay,
I think it will be. Well, and also, too, it's like, how, like, Hulu is owned by Disney, so then they're like, hey, Prey did pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I wonder I can't remember. I read something about it. I read the synopsis to it. I just don't remember it anymore. Too much bullshit going on,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's been one, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us on this episode of the It's What We Do podcast. I'm Hen. He's John. We're on all podcasting platforms. If you want to see these mugs, you gotta go straight to YouTube. Please remember to like and subscribe, all that jazz. And then, other than that, thank you. Good night and big kisses.
You're...